Hey, good afternoon, Coach. How you feeling?
Good, Cam. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you for asking. Hey, Coach, I got a couple questions for you. First question is, what concerned you most about the results on Saturday? Was it Luka Doncic accounting for 58 points, or you guys shooting 27%?
Both. Both. We definitely got to make shots, and we got some good shots. And they shot, over expected, percentage wise. So their guys make shots. They make shots down the stretch. They made big plays. But the biggest thing, we just got to take the other guys out of the series. We can't let Hardaway have 21. Brunson can't come off the bench and have 15. We can't get these 5 threes. Because we know Luka's going to do his thing. He has the ball in his hands a lot. So he's going to be able to score. But we got to do a better job with the other guys.
Thank you. And secondly, Coach, we know Terrence Mann, this has been a big development year for him. Since the All-Star break, he's 53, 44, and 85. Has that earned some time for him in this playoff series?
We'll see.
Okay, appreciate it, Coach.
We'll go over to Andrew Greif.
Hey, Ty, I hope you are well. It's the last few weeks of the regular season. Marcus he only took a few shots or so after halftime, and that kind of continued in game one. Only took 3 shots after halftime. I know he didn't shoot the ball well, but did you think he could have been more active, actually getting his shots up and giving him a chance to score?
No, I think did a better job of, getting him the basketball, letting him touch it more, being more aggressive, especially playing smaller guys on him. So that's on me, having to make sure he's involved in the game and touching the ball, at a frequent clip. So we're getting more involved come tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. Go over to Brad. Brad Townsend, you can go ahead. All right, we'll go to Farbob.
Hey, Coach. In game one, the Mavs had 19 points, second chance points on 10 offensive rebounds, and basically kind of scored on every single offensive rebound. But what do you think kind of led to that breakdown? Because I know, when we spoke to Zoo just now, he was talking about how the Clippers needed to control the glass harder, but you guys actually beat them on the offensive boards. They just happened to score on almost every single one.
Yeah, we showed clips of it yesterday, to our team, just hitting bodies. Guys are flying in, and we have a chance to check, and we're just not hitting bodies. And, Melly got 2 of them. I think he kept 2 of them alive, but they got back and made 3s on as well. So we just got to do a good job of just, boxing out and checking. It's not like, they have a big guy inside that's, like Andre Drummond or Dwight Howard or somebody like that. So we got to do a better job of just, checking, boxing out, and rebounding the basketball. But they are crashing from the corners, they're crashing from the wing, and we just got to do a better job of just hitting bodies.
And we'll try with Brad again. Brad, you're on mute now.
Yeah.
There you go.
A couple of days ago, I asked you about Hardaway. Today, I wanted to ask you about Finney Smith. Do you think you guys underestimated him in any way? Or, he obviously had a big game the other night. He's grown quite a bit as a player in the last few years.
We don't underestimate anyone. But we know Luka demands a lot of attention, and guys are going to get shots at times. And like I said, I give Finney credit. He made a few big shots. Especially the last one, put him up 103 to 100. That was a huge shot for them. And like I said, hats off to him. He made a big shot. And Luka causing all the attention. Some guys are going to get shots, and he made it. So we're not overlooking him at all. We know he shoots, almost 40% from 3. He's definitely improved his shooting, and he's a good player. So you got to, to take away something, you got to give up something. And he made a big shot.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brad. We'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Ty, good to see you, man. Real quick, I'm going to ask about the sweatshirt, the LPGA sweatshirt. You an LPGA fan or?
I'm just, trying to raise awareness, to the African American community, young girls, getting involved in golf. And a good friend of mine, Johnny West, and his wife Michelle Weed, have been talking about it. So I just want to be a part of it, just helping them out any way I can, just to raise awareness to the young Black culture, young Black women, to get involved in golf, and give it a chance. So that's why I'm wearing it today. Thank you very much.
Love it, love it. I also wanted to ask, you mentioned yesterday sort of the need to come out, punch first, have a good start. Besides just kind of like asking your guys to do that, what can you do as a coach?
That did not happen. But like I said, you know, we took some challenging shots, some not so good shots early on. And it could have been nerves, it could have been a little rust from not playing for a little while. But, you know, we kind of got a rhythm, found a rhythm a little bit. But like I said, this team puts you in some tough positions because they have a 5 and a 4 man that stretch the floor. But we got to do a better job of just attacking the paint, attacking the basket, you know, getting downhill, you know, making those guys commit and then spraying out the threes and then attacking again. But I thought to start the game, we came out and we took like 3 or 4 straight jump shots. Like we never attacked the paint, and they got out in transition, and they got some easy baskets as well. So we got to do a better job, like I said, attacking the rim, attacking the paint, not letting these guys off the hook.
Thanks.
Thanks, Miriam. We'll go over to Law.
Ty, game one was probably one of your slowest paced games all season, and all the Mavericks Clippers games, they've been relatively slow pace. I mean, and that's even considering the fact that both teams were probably in the bottom 5 of pace this season. How do you kind of see yourself or see the team maybe increasing the pace? Do you see that as a possible advantage, or is this the preferred way that you want the series to play out?
No, I think more so long, we got to get stops, you know, so we can get out in transition. But when you're taking the ball out of the basket every possession, it's hard to generate pace. So we got to get stops. They were scoring a lot. I'm at a high clip. But that being said, you know, the game was still 100, you know, with 3 minutes to go in the game. So we got to do a better job of scoring. You know, much as we talk about our defense and, you know, making mistakes we made, we got to do a better job of scoring, attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line, and putting pressure on their defense.
Thanks. Go over to Ohm.
What up, Ty? Just want to ask you, did everybody come out of game one okay? Is everybody still expected to play tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
The other thing, too, is you've talked about leadership this season, especially like Kawhi and PG trying to step up and become more leaders. I was wondering, this is the first time they've been down 1-0 with this team. What have you seen behind the scenes from those 2 guys and maybe even Rondo and maybe even these film sessions of how they've reacted from being down 1-0?
We're in a great place. They know we didn't play well. Their guys played well. You know, their role players came in and played well as well. So, you know, it's 1-0. That's why you got to win 4 games. We're not discouraged at all. They're not discouraged. And like I said, give those guys credit. You know, they came in, they played well. Finney Smith made some shots. He made a big shot to put him up 3. And Brunson came out the bench and played well, even though he's their second leading scorer in the 4th quarter. So we got to pay more attention to him as well. So they played well. You know, hats off. But we didn't play. You know, we didn't play up to par, so we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Thanks. And close out, we'll go to Andrew Greif, had a quick follow-up. So
It's sort of building off that, actually, Ty. Was I remember weeks ago when there were all the moving parts of the lineup and you didn't have much time to put it together, you felt like just because there were so many veterans on this team, you had a lot of confidence that they would be able to figure it out. I'm kind of now down 0-1, just having not just Kawhi and PG and Rajon with lots of playoff experience, but Serge, you go down on the line. Like, does that give you extra confidence that there's not an overreaction from the group down 0-1?
I'm confident anyway. It don't matter what the series is. You got to win 4 games, and that's how I'm built. So they won the first game. Like I said, they played well, and they got to come out and do it again tomorrow. But like I said, we'll play better as well. And it's the first team to win 4 games. That's all I know.
Thank you.